All right, so my husband went golfing and my teenagers are being boring. So I decided I am going to drive to a town, well, a city. It's about 45 minutes away. It actually has real bookstores. So I'm going to just go there, and I don't know if I'll buy anything, but I just want to walk around. I want to be surrounded by books today and just see if I can find fun little treasures. Anyway, so I'll let you guys know how it goes. Okay, so I went to this bookshop that is in downtown Fayetteville. I've tried going there once before, and there were so many people. It was so overwhelming. I don't like driving in the city as it is, and so I was kind of already a little flustered the first time I came because it was impossible to find a parking spot. And so anyhow, whew, it's hot in here. So the first time I went there, like, I was already a little overwhelmed, and then their aisles are like really close together, and there were so many books, and I had no idea where to look for what I wanted. I walked away the first time feeling a little underwhelmed while overwhelmed at the same time. But I had a friend tell me that it's not usually like that, and that while the aisles are close together, it's usually not so crowded. So I decided to check it out again today, and it was a much more enjoyable experience. Very peaceful. Some of the aisles to walk through, there weren't very many people in them, and I found a few books I'm excited about. So I'll tell you guys about them later, but I'm excited. I think I'm gonna go probably to, it's not Books A Million, they don't have that here, Barnes & Noble, and just kind of look around and see what they got there. Woe is me. I have the hunger. I'm sitting in the parking lot for Barnes & Noble right now, but I feel like I should eat. I feel like that's a Jesus loves me. I think I might get some Jesus chicken. Ooh, Chick-fil-A. Okay, and then Barnes & Noble. So, you know how there's this little like ray of light coming down. You know how sometimes you can be so hungry and you take that first bite of the food that you finally get your hands on, and it may not be the best food you've ever eaten, but in that moment, it's literally the best thing you've ever eaten. Me too. Weird thing about this Chick-fil-A, I mean, I don't know if it's common where other people are from, but they don't have a seating area inside. Like, you either do the drive-thru or you have to order from like a window where you can walk up to, and then if you want to stay there, like, they have like 4 tables outside that you can eat at. Other than that, you get to eat in your car. So that was interesting, but anyway, I don't care. I'm eating. I'm happy. I'm dying. Okay. I just had a nice little walk around in Barnes & Noble, and I didn't find anything I wanted to buy. I don't know if it's like this in a lot of Barnes & Nobles, but this one, the Christian section, just isn't that vast. So, but I had a great time looking at what they did have. I really want to buy a good Bible dictionary again. They only had one there, and I didn't really want that one. I moved so many times after college, I have no idea what happened to mine. I may have given it to somebody, but we'll never know. I don't remember. Anyway, so, I think that I'm gonna try another bookstore. I think it's, on my way home in a town that's like one town closer than this. And so I'm gonna try that, and it's a used bookstore, so we'll see if we can find anything fun there. But anyway, my shoes are killing my feet. I don't know how much longer I'll be doing this. Evidently these shoes, they're new shoes, and they don't like being used for long periods of time. But anyhow, I'm gonna go check out that other used bookstore, and we'll see. Alright, I just left the used bookstore in the town, one town closer to us, and I found a Bible dictionary! Yay! Yay, I'm so excited. I think this might be like the same exact one I had when I was in college, so that's kind of fun. Anyhow, I think I'm gonna go home. My feet are killing me. These shoes are not very nice. I'll show you guys what I got when I get home. Okay, so we are back at home. I have those horrible shoes off my feet, dinner in the oven, and I have a few minutes to talk about some of the books that I got. So before I talk about the books I got today, what you guys weren't with me for is when my daughter and I went to a couple of stores yesterday, and we ended up getting a few books then as well. So let me show you guys that first. So a fellow booktuber over at Reading Ideas, I will go ahead and tag him below. He recently read a Western novel by Louis L'Amour, and I saw his video and I commented, oh my goodness, my dad used to read Western novels all the time. I never read one before, but maybe I should since he loved them so much. And I can't really talk to my dad to ask him which ones I should read because he's passed. But in talking with our fellow YouTuber, Reading Ideas, he mentioned that I should definitely try Louis L'Amour. And then I go to our library's bookstore, and they're having a sale on Louis L'Amour books. How fortuitous. So I got a bag. They're still having the sale where it's fill a bag for $1.50, so I did that. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them, which is a lot to dedicate myself to with me having never read any of these. But I've heard amazing things, first of all. Second of all, if I don't like them, it only cost me $1.50. Like, that's like 20 cents per book. So it's not a huge loss. I'm sure I have somebody that I can give them to that would enjoy them if I don't enjoy them, but I think I'll enjoy them. So we have Mojave Crossing, The First Fast Draw, The Broken Gun, The Cherokee Trail, The Mountain Valley War, the Sackett brand, Passin' Through, and Lonely on the Mountain. So if you've read any of these and you think that one of them would be a better one for me to start with, definitely let me know in the comments, and whoever has the most comments, I'll read that one. After we went to our library's bookstore, we decided to stop by Goodwill and see what books they might have there. I only found one that I wanted. It's The Frozen Deep by Wilkie Collins. I've mentioned before that I enjoy books by Wilkie Collins, and so I was pretty excited to see this. I've never heard of this book before. I am not going to read the description because I love going into books blind. So after I read it, I'll tell you guys what it's about. All right, so back to the shopping I did today. So the first place that I went to was, it's called Dixon Street Bookstore, I think. Dixon Street Bookshop. So that's where I went, and I got a couple of books that I'm pretty excited about there. Farmer Boy, it's the next it's the next book in the Little House on the Prairie series. I'm going to be reading the first one here this month for middle grade March. And if I really like it and just want to move on to the next one, I want it available. My son recently read Ivanhoe for school, and he really enjoyed it. He had a lot of good things to say about it. He read it with audiobook, so I decided to go ahead and get the physical book so that he can enjoy it again in the future, or maybe I could read it and enjoy it. I've seen a lot of the Vicar of Wakefield around, and usually when I see them, they're like really old hardback books that are like $20 people are trying to sell it for. But when I was at the bookshop, I saw this one and it was $3.25, and I've been interested in it, so I decided to go ahead and grab this. I thought it could be fun. And then my daughter is going to be reading The Scarlet Letter this year. I used to have a copy of this. It was an older copy. I really loved it. I don't know where it went. Knowing me, once again, I probably gave it to somebody. But I found just this little copy of it. I mean, you can barely see that it says Scarlet Letter on this side. But I thought that, you know, I'd go ahead and give this to my daughter. That way she can have her own copy of it and not have to read it off of a Kindle or something. And also, if she doesn't want it, I'll take it. So the last book I got was the Vine's Complete Expository Dictionary. I'm very excited about this. As I mentioned before, I've been looking for a Bible dictionary again because I think I gave mine to someone, probably my sister. I gave her a bunch of my Bible studying tools after I graduated college. So I think that I'm probably don't know what I'm saying and going nowhere with my thoughts. I'm very excited about this. I think that a Bible dictionary is one of the best tools, easiest tools you can have to have a good Bible study. So that's all I got, and thanks for coming along for the ride, guys. Have a really blessed day.